Hi guys, Miss Marcy here. I'm so excited that you're joining me again today. I just need to tell you something before we start. Thank you to everybody that has sent me all the art that you've been working on at home. They are amazing. Let's keep them coming, okay? Today we are going to be learning about an artist, an American artist, and her name is Georgia O'Keeffe, okay? Now some of you, oh my goodness, here we go. Some of you know about her already, but let's try and do this again, okay? So we are going to be learning about Georgia O'Keeffe. I have posted a link to a story. It's called My Name is Georgia, and you can find the link to this book in the description of this video, okay, if you want to learn a little bit more about her. But Georgia O'Keeffe was an American artist, and she decided that she was going to be an artist when she was around 10. And she painted her whole life. Okay, she lived in New York, and then by the end of her life, she moved to the desert. She lived there till she was 99 years old. So she was very well known because she used to paint. One of the things that she used to paint was flowers. Okay, now not regular flowers, no flowers in the pot. Well, maybe, but what she usually painted was flowers, but looking at them very, very closely. Okay, like a close-up. So if you don't know what that is, it's like having this. So let's see, you can see the flower right there, right? So a close-up to the flower will be something like this, where I get very, very, very close to the flower, okay? So this means that we're going to be trying to draw very big on our paper, okay? So big that our flower is not going to fit in our paper. Okay, for this lesson, guys, you need your paper, white paper, oil pastels, because we are going to be learning how to blend our colors in oil pastels. Now, if you do not have oil pastels, don't worry. You can use crayons or even paint if you have some at home, okay? So grab your family if they want to join you, and let's start. Okay, guys, so we're going to be doing a close-up for our flower. Now, remember, you can always do any kind of flower that you like. You don't have to really copy me, but I'm going to be doing kind of like these kind of flowers. It's going to be very, very easy, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is find the middle of your paper and do a little dot. But you cannot even see mine, but that's okay? You are around that dot, you are going to do a circle. That's going to be the middle of our flower, okay? So it cannot be very small, guys. After you have your circle, we're only using lines today. Curved lines. This is very, very important. You cannot do straight lines. They have to be curved, okay? So your first line, you can choose anywhere in your circle. You can start anywhere on your circle. The first line is going to be a curved line, and it's going to be going out of our paper, okay? So let's start, and it's going to be, I'm going to start right here at the top. I'm going to make a curved line going out of my paper, okay? See that? Okay, my next line is going to go the other way, okay? If I went like this on one, like going up, I'm going to go under for the next one, and it's going to be going up like this, going out of the paper, okay? Okay, our next petal is going to start not in the circle, guys. It's going to start like right on the other petal, okay? So go a little bit higher up on your petal and make a curved line going out. See that? The next one is going to just kind of measure like 3 or 4 fingers. So you are going to start like right here, and I'm going to go under all the way out of my paper, okay? Now our next petal is going to start right here, and I'm going to go curved line down, see that? And then my next, again, measure like 2 or 3 fingers so you are not very close to your line, okay? And I'm going to do my curved line going all the way to the bottom of my paper. Ready? Let's keep going. Our next line, guys, is not going to start in the circle again. It's going to start a little bit kind of like in the middle of the petal, okay? And it's going to go like under like this. So we're going to go under like this, all the way to the side of your paper now. Ready? And then the next one is going to start In the circle, remember, if you don't know exactly, if you do not know exactly where to put your line, measure your fingers, maybe 3 fingers, and I'm going to go up and round and all the way to the side of my paper. Okay? I think we have space for one more petal right here, but I don't want to start in the middle of our circle or on our circle. So what I'm going to do is this petal, I'm going to start on my other petal, like right here, curved line all the way up, and the other side of my petal is going to start in the middle of my other petal, okay, all the way up. So there you have it. That's the only thing we're going to be drawing with pencil on our paper. So let's move up to the table. Let's move to the table so we can start doing our blending with oil pastels. Okay guys, so I have a couple of different combinations here. You can choose any colors you want. You need 3 colors, okay? Dark, medium, and light. Now you might need to choose one color in different shades, for example. Let's say like red, orange, and light yellow. Those will work very well together. Or you can choose purple, light purple, and white, which white always works. So choose your 3 colors and let's start painting. We are going to start with our petals, okay? I'm going to be using these 3 colors. I'm going to choose my darker color first. So this is what you're going to start with, okay? Now you have, for this project, you have to work petal by petal, guys. There's no, I'm going to color like this, all of it. So you have to work one by one by one, okay? Each petal at a time, one petal at a time. So grabbing your darker color, you are going to first outline your petal, okay? Okay, after you do that, we are going to work with the part that is closer to our circle, okay? Now guys, this is very, very important. Everything that you color has to go in this motion, okay? We cannot go like this. We have to go from the middle out, 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 like going always to the top of your paper or the side of your paper. So from the middle out, okay? So on this, you're going to go and start like this. So you can go a little harder on this. See, it's just like making lines, like coloring in a radial kind of form. So let's try to go a little further out because our petals are really, really big, right? So remember, we're going to have our darker color, then our medium color, and then our lighter color. So I'm going to go a little hard on this, not too hard, right? So after I do this, I'm going to go ahead and get my second color, and I'm going to go a little lighter, not so hard, okay? So I'm going to go, and I'm going to be sure that I go a little bit on top of my red, okay? Go a little bit on top of your red. Now you're going to go all the way. Now make sure that you leave a space on the top, okay? Or at the end of your petal. Do not color the whole petal with this color because we have one more color to go, okay? So once you have it like almost all of it done, and it doesn't have to be even, okay, you're coloring, you're going to grab your white or your lightest shade of the color that you're using, and you are going to start going on the white part. Now you're going to have to go a little harder on this, okay? So same thing, same motion, guys, from the middle out. Okay, remember the light color is the color that does the magic on this. So look at this. So you're going to go hard, go a little hard, and you're going to be bringing some of the darker color in, which looks very, very nice on the white. So your white part is not going to just completely look white, okay? That's the thing about this. With oil pastels, when you are blending, follow the shape of your petal as well, okay? Follow the shape of your petal. See that? So we have to do kind of like a curve kind of thing right here. See how my white part is not completely white, but I like it like that. It's very, very nice. I like how this looks. So do not go all the way to the middle, like stay at the very, very top of your red or darker color. And once you have it as you like it, I can keep going and just blending because this is fun. Once you have it as you want it, then you can stop. You're going to do the same thing in every petal, guys. Once you are done with all your petals, you are going to choose two colors for the middle part. So one is going to be a darker color and then a lighter color. Again, you can choose any color you want, and this is going to be very, very easy. You are just going to do little dots like this, okay? You can fill it as much as you want. I'm just going to do a couple more. Here we go. Once you have that, you're going to choose your lighter color. And guys, again, remember how we follow the shape on the petal? We are going to follow the shape in the middle, and our middle is a circle, right? So instead of coloring up or down or side to side, I'm going to start coloring in a circle. Now that's kind of, you have to get used to this. So it's like outlining, but then you're just going to go like this, okay? And then you can just fill out the little white spaces that you have any way you want. This gives a little bit more like movement, kind of. There we go. Now we have to do our, nice job on that. We have to work on our background, right? You have little spaces for your background in between your petals. Now for that, I'm going to grab, again, two colors. So it has to be kind of like the same color but different shades, okay? Maybe a darker green and a lighter green, or any colors that go well together, okay? So on this, guys, because we're going to be using both colors in all the spaces, this is how you have to do it. You're going to start with your darker color again, and you are going to go soft, okay? Not, if you go like this hard, look, if you go like this hard, our blending is not going to work, okay? So you have to choose very carefully how to do this, because you have to go soft, okay? Now we're going to color this part. I'm going to just color this part like really soft, because when you go soft, then the lighter color, which is the one that does the magic, can blend the two colors together. If you go hard, you won't be able to blend the colors. See how soft I went? See the difference? This is very, very hard. We don't want to do that. And this is kind of softer, right? So once you do that, you grab your lighter color and you're going to go a little harder on this. Now look at this. Oh, it looks so nice. So nice. Now be careful not to go on top of your petals, okay? Now hopefully you have, you can go a little bit over the table, but look at this. When I go on top of my, when I went like really, really hard on this, remember? The blending doesn't work very well. Okay, so here we go. Now on this you can go as hard or as soft as you want. I'm going to work with all my other spaces, okay? Okay guys, once you're done with all your spaces in your drawing, then the last thing is to outline your flower. Now you can leave it like this if you like it like this, because you kind of like outline it with a darker color, but I always like to outline it with black to make it pop up a little bit more. So I'm going to go and start with my circle and outline all my spaces. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed doing this Georgia O'Keeffe flower. I really cannot wait to see what you created today. So send me your pictures. I'll be waiting for them, and see you next time. Okay? Bye guys.